You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out a Kracie poppin' cooking set. This one here is a pudding kit. It looks like you can make little tangerine or oranges on the side and then maybe a strawberry or a cherry on the top. Looks like you get some wafer, little decorating beads. Now, I did some translation on it already. And I've actually had this for over a week or more, but I was reluctant to start it because the instructions on the back are probably some of the least detailed I've ever seen from one of these kits. Right here, it doesn't even tell you how, it probably tells you, I could not figure it out, exactly how much water. I was able to term out that's like 80 spins, mixes, and then of course cut the tray and all that. So I had to go on a little Google hunt to find the American directions, or directions written in English, and I found them. And thanks to Naroon.jp, that is their website. They do have a lot of nice directions all set for us that can't read Japanese. So it's awesome the way they did this. It's almost where they put the exact information you needed in the exact spot. So someone took a lot of time to do this. They had to scan this and then remove the sections where the text was. So kudos goes out to them. Let's thank them in the description area. But now I know exactly what to do. It tells me cut apart the tray. Now some of this did translate, but the water, like here it says pour water up to the line in the pudding mold. Okay, that made sense after I looked at the mold. Next, add the pudding mix and then gently mix it with spoon 80 times. So there you go. Crush any lumps in the mix. Now I was able to translate that section. Isn't it neat? It's blue text here and it's blue text here. So they made it look exactly like that. All right. It will take 10 minutes for this to set. So that's good to know. And I'm just going to now follow right along. There's a lot going on here for decorating and setting everything up. And then that's it. Let's check out the kit itself and everything that's in it. Okay, I think we've looked at all the different sides. That's the ultimate goal, I guess. But, sometimes, things just don't always go the way you have them planned. And here's the pack. And this looks like your actual display piece. Yes, there's scissors all the way around for cutting that out. So I will be careful. Scissors here. I will be careful. I will save the bag. And let's see, what else is back here? Okay, just a little bit more information. It's like a little cutting board for you to cut on. I still will need to kind of get things organized and set. That looks like packet 1, packet 2, and then these other 3 packets. And then here's my little wafer cookie. I will set that there. A spoon, and then your little pearl decorating beads. And then here's the tray I will need to cut based on the instructions. Let's see, one more time. You're cutting this piece out, then your little water bowl out, and then you are good to go. All right, so that's everything in the kit. I have this nice, wonderful set of instructions, and I will proceed through the process. So when I come back, I'll have my water and we will get started. All right, first things first is cutting. Let's find those scissors lines on this. Oh, by the way, I have everything organized in order that they're actually used. So they show this is the pudding mix, the vanilla cream, the tangerine, the cherry, and then the topping. It's like a pudding sauce on the far right. And of course the little beads, I got a bowl for those. So they show scissors going along here. That kind of opens it up. And scissors all the way along here. That gets rid of the top, or bottom of the package. Now we have it like this. Then they show scissors. Let's see, is it cut anywhere else? It's cut along the top so we can get this flat. Here, scissors along here. These scissors are cutting funny. There must be something on them. It was the first pair I grabbed, so I might have to do a scissor change out. And now I'll clean this up a little. A bigger pair of scissors would give me straighter cuts here. I lose some of my cherry top, but I want a nice clean edge there. Okay, there we go. So there is that. Okay. And then let's cut this off. I don't see a cutting line for this, but I'm going to cut it off anyway while I'm here, just so it makes a nice little tray for that wafer, which I have sitting off to the side. And if you're watching the video saying, wow, he takes forever, I do take a while, but I try to put skip times for you in the description area. Why? Because I've always said I like to show the whole process, how long it really takes to do something. Okay, look, I'm going to put my little wafer on that. That's my wafer storage area. And now the tray. So we're trying to get the... So they actually tell you, cut apart the tray with scissors in the order shown in the picture. So cut one this way. I mean, they tell you everything. Cut two this way. Cut three. They even show you the direction of the arrow. And then cut four. Okay, so this is going to be your tangerine, your tangerine, your cherry, and then probably your mixing section. So we'll set that off to the side, because the first thing is the pudding. Just clean this up. I'm going to actually do just that. I want to get all my I got little plastic pieces everywhere. And we'll come back with the water and do the first step. All right, so the yellowish packet is the first packet. It says pour water up to the line in the pudding mold. Next, add the pudding mix and then gently mix it with spoon 80 times. It says crush any lumps in the mix. It will help. Oh, it will take 10 minutes for this to set. So here we go. Kind of exciting. I don't know. Always starting a new kit. It's exciting. It's like a nervous anticipation. There you go. And here's what I'm going to do, just in case there are any unknown lumps, which I don't see in there. I'll just run that around. All right. 80 times. Let me just get it in there. Okay, here we go. I do see some lumps, so I'm going to try to do that. I think I'm about 60 right now, but who's counting? You know, these aren't actual swirls when I'm pushing. And you know, you don't have to do just 80, just where you feel comfortable and you think you've gotten it all mixed up real nice. To make it a nice smooth pudding. Now it doesn't say set in the fridge or anything, so it just, and usually there's a picture of a refrigerator or a freezer, so I'm just going to leave it off to the side. And then when I come back now, I will have my spoon clean, and I will be ready for the next step. It does feel like it's starting to thicken up. So there you go. All right. Now it's on to make the vanilla cream. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Step 2 now, the vanilla. So it says turn over the tray. Okay, we will do that. I have it like this. So this is now your base. It says stand up in the picture, stand up in the tray, and then cut. I think I'm gonna, I don't think I have to do it this way, but I will, just to follow right along. Change my camera angle just a little too. Yeah, these scissors look like they need to be cleaned. I think it's time to do a complete scissors cleaning. Okay, so there's your powder all set. Then it says pour 1 measuring cup of water. All right, let me switch to this now. I brought this other bowl in so I can scoop water. But let me read ahead. It says pour 1 measuring cup of water into the vanilla cream mix and then mix it well with the spoon. Make sure you thoroughly mix all the powder and water and the corners, okay? Then remove the bag from the tray and fold the top of the bag along lines 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we've done that before. Let's get in here. You want it just right. Okay, 1 scoop of water. And then mix. It's hard to see in there. Getting tilted, I can't tell if you're seeing it or not. Let me see this, if this works better. It's hard to really see, it's a small bag, but let me just make sure I try to scrape the bottom. I can see all the way down that way. And then let's see this way, hard to tell. I believe I've scraped it all. Get that out. Let's just look. It's really hard to tell, but yes, it looks like it's a nice consistency. Fold 2 to 3 to 4. Okay, I think that's done now. It's got a little air in there. Okay, so that goes to the back part with the pudding mix, which is still setting. Hey, let's take a look at it and see. Let's just jiggle it. Okay, looks like it's setting pretty good. All right, now that is done. Put the tangerine jelly mixed into the music note tray. Looks like an 8th note, by the way. I'll just wipe this off here. So this is the next bag. It's like this little orangish. So you do see a picture of a little tangerine on it. So put the mix into the tray, then add 1 measuring cup of water, and then mix it well with spoon 60 times. Gently scoop that mix into the 3 tangerine openings. Okay, here is the music note. I just want to sniff it. Yes, it does have a tangerine smell to it. Now this here. 1 measuring scoop of water. And then mix. Where was I? I counted 30 there. I'm thinking that's close enough. Clean the edges. Okay, now scoop this into the little tangerine spots. Don't want to take too long because sometimes this stuff sets pretty quick. Just want to make sure I get some on every one. A neat little kit, this one here. Like I said in the beginning, usually they give you little pictures of the water line and all that, so I was a little bit unsure where to start with that one. This one here. So that's why I started searching for the instructions. And in that time, I did another kit, a couple other things, you know. Okay, so that is set. So those are nicely in there. And then I can, here, well, let me zoom into that real quick so you can kind of see it. And then I'll come back now and start the next step. All right, here we go. I was just kind of getting some things moved around. When I change the camera, sometimes you gotta reset some things. And then the next one now, even though I cleaned this out, I just wanted to clean it. You don't have to. You can put your powder into the actual cherry mold. And here again, there's a picture of a cherry on it, so you know which one it is. It says Poppin' Cookin' on it. And then everything's going really nice. And then it says, mix it 30 times, add 1 measuring cup of water. Now these say it takes about 5 minutes to set, is what the instructions said. "30 times. Here we go, for those of you that are counting. I want every morsel in there. Okay, that was about 30 times. All right, and now we're on step 7, decorating the pudding and jelly. So I have to remove the pudding. Let's just do it. That's going to take time to set, so we'll need that. We'll need this as our little placemat. Do you think it's ready? Let me just see if it's been a full 10 minutes. I don't know. Should pull away from the sides, it says. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. Because believe it or not, it hasn't been a full 10 minutes. So I will come back when I think this is set and then get started. All right, I am forging ahead. Now this needs to be put on here, and then you need this tray for the powder. I'm not sure why they have you mix it in this tray. It says put the pudding source mix, put the pudding source mix into the pudding mold. This was the pudding mold, so they show this one, not that one over there. So let's just see. Interesting enough, there's a little arrow there. They kind of want you to start there. And this should just plop out onto the tray. It still seems a little moist in spots, but it's been probably 10 to 15 minutes, so hopefully it just comes right out once I do this all the way around. We will find out, won't we? Ooh, the anticipation. Let me just squish it around the sides. Yeah, it looks like it's set. Okay, so it has plopped out. All right, good. You got the little star on there. That worked. Now let me take a little paper towel and clean this out a little. Just because then I don't have the two mixing together here. Now I noticed on the packaging that this is actually showing you 3 different ways to make the dessert. You don't have to do it like it's on the box. Here they show you with the little arrow. See that little arrow I was telling you about for plopping it out? And here we go. All right. All right, put the pudding mix into the pudding mold, add 1 measuring cup of water and mix well. When the sauce becomes thick, pour it over the pudding. So you got to kind of let it become thick. Ooh, I wonder why they didn't have it in that other one. It's big. It's a lot. Tell you what I will do though. I'll mix this, and then I'm going to try to get everything out of the mold. Keeping an eye on this, I don't want this to set too much. Okay, look at that. So I'll give that a second. Let's get these out. Let me get a little tray to put them on. All right, and I'm going to do these the same way. I'll use this spoon. Try to get them out. They should come out, but we will see. So I'm going to do this now because I want that to set just a little. Work on this so it doesn't take too long here to plop these out. Let me just push it now and see if that... Okay, ooh, that came out nice. And now, my little tangerines. One, and it's got the little tangerine lines on it. I'll show you. I'll give it a close-up for you. This one's acting up a little. Oop, there we go. Nice. Get the little tangerine lines on there. Okay. Those are ready. This is probably ready. Yep, it's set up now. A little thicker. Okay, so it says, what does it say? When the sauce becomes thick, pour it over the pudding. It says very soft. Meaning it's gonna be very soft, right? Okay. Now let's see if it stays. Let's move it around. That's holding pretty good. All right. Ooh, we're getting closer. Remove the cherry and the tangerine using the spoon and then decorate the pudding. All right, now they also show some white on top. So let me get that here. And then it says to cut the little corner of the bag. They show you the scissors there. Let's see what this has come into now. Turned into. Ooh, a little powder there. Hold on. You know, you think you mix. Okay, there it is. So it's just a tiny bit in that corner. That's set. So do I want the cherry on top? What do you think? Yeah, I think that's probably the way I'm going to go. Okay. And they show the tangerines on the side. So let me just put one there. I'm going to do it a little bit differently because they showed in another bowl supporting everything. I'm going to do it like this, like a fan. Okay, and then one more over here. Okay, a little bit different, but you know, it's okay to be a little bit different. All right, and then I can decorate around. It's like a weapon. Okay, I think I want a little bit just on the top of my cherry. Like that. All right, let's take these. I will cut the wafer in just a second. I've done these before. It's always nice to have a tweezers, but I did not bring a tweezers to the video. And my fingers are sticky. I threw that one in there, hoping it would find its home. Here, let me do this. This might be easier. It's so quiet. Everybody's quiet. Is it loud where you're at right now? Do you have your headphones on? Okay, this is my own creation. Now they do show it, look, in this little dessert bowl. That's so everything can kind of stand up next to it. But that didn't come with it. I have one. I could have used it, but I'm sticking with the plan here. It's holding up pretty good. Can't wait to try it. I'm just trying to scoop these out. It's a little sticky here and there. Okay. Now a couple things they show you with the wafer. They show you, where did I see it? Was it on the box? Wasn't on the box. Oh, here. Sorry. They show you actually making a little extra wafer dessert. So let me take this here. They show you cutting it with your spoon. I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, this is the wafer they kind of show in your decoration. So I'll just stick it like this. Okay, but they also show you taking it like this, cutting down the center. Then gluing these two together. Okay, and then putting a little dab on the top and a little dab on the top. So you have this little extra dessert piece here. And then a little dot on each one. And when I do these kits, I really just try to show as much as possible on the box. So you can kind of, you know, you really have to look around. Ooh, I'm going to have to go left-handed. This one's going to be interesting. Ooh, I did it. Okay, so that's one thing they show. Now, I can't make the other one without cutting, but they show like a little sandwich cookie there. So that's it. I have a little bit of frosting left. Let's just put it on here. And then put a couple little dots on it and use it up. Ooh, I dropped some. There. Eat that one. Come on over here. Let me zoom into that so I get a nice shot. Hard to move. Let me move my tray and zoom in. All right, so this is what we ended up with. This is my creation for today. I would say it came out pretty good. In my mind, anyway. So here we go. I am going to taste it. Where do I want to eat? I want to grab a little bit of this and my tangerine fruit with a little bit of that. I've got it all in one bite. Here we go. I like the tangerine flavor. It's good. Mix in with the vanilla. It's all pretty tasty. How about I do this though? Let's get some cherry out of here. Ooh, the cherry doesn't want to give in. He doesn't want to release his cherry goodness. I'm going to have to bring in a finger, try to break a piece off. It's a little stiffer than the other one. And the pudding. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like this kit. I had fun making it. And if you want to see all the other Kracie kits I've done, look in that description. I'll have a playlist there. And you can also just search Lucky Penny Shop. And thanks for watching and supporting me and the channel. It's really appreciated. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.